What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something a little bit different, but something that I think a lot of you are going to find incredibly useful, especially if you're using a MacBook, iPad or any other USB-C device on a daily basis. Gitfos have kindly sent me their C1 powered USB-C hub to test out, unbox and review for you. This is a 13-in-1 powered USB-C hub that promises fast charging, high-speed data transfer and the ability to turn your laptop into a proper desktop workstation. So in this video, we're going to unbox it, plug it in, test it with real devices and see if this is actually worth having on your desk. So let's get into it and let's start the episode. So first of all, the caveats. Gitfos reached out to me to review this product. They are not paying me for this. They have just sent me this product and it's mine to keep. So all of my opinions are my own. Now, I've tested other docks before. I'm a big fan of the CalDigit T3, T4. I want a T5. I've also done the iVanki docks. A couple of them, and I actually still use one today on my setup. This one though has intrigued me. I'm not looking to replace those what I call pro docks. This is not a pro dock, but it doesn't mean it's not worth your money. What intrigues me here is to have essentially a USB hub for charging all of our devices, especially when we go on holiday or we're staying somewhere different. So rather than a million plugs in every single room, I can just literally have this one station and charge everything from there. Now, not just that, but of course I'm going to test the other functionality of it as well. So if you're anything like me, you'll know the pain of modern laptops. You've got one or two USB-C ports, but you've got a memory card you need to read, you've got several external SSDs, HDMI for a monitor, a charging cable, maybe an Ethernet cable, and suddenly you're playing Port Tetris every single day to juggle around and plug in what you need. So this Gitfos C1 claims to solve all of that with a single plug and play hub, powered by its own external power supply. So you're not draining your laptop just to run accessories. And that's for me a standout, that it has a separate power already, which is great. So let's see what exactly this thing can do. So let's run through the specifications. So this is a 13-in-1 powered USB-C hub, and here's what makes it interesting. There's a 100-watt laptop fast charging pass-through, a single port charging up to 45 watts. There's 10 gigabytes high-speed data transfer, aluminium alloy design, so it does fit in with modern laptops that look sleek, and for me the box looks sleek. It's powered by a 65-watt external power supply for stability. Fully plug and play, no drivers needed. It's compatible with Type-C devices, so USB-C, so MacBooks, iPads, Windows laptops, tablets and phones. Now this thing has quite a port selection, which includes multiple USB-A ports, USB-C data ports, power delivery input and high-speed data ports for SSDs and drives. So this is designed to turn your laptop into a full desktop setup with just one cable. Right, so let's open it up. Again, good packaging. I always say, you know, it's not just about the product inside, it's the way they present it to you. It fits in nicely with the Apple ecosystem. Got all the information on the back. So one USB-A, two USB-Cs at 10 gigs, 5 USB-As at 5 gigs. Sorry, that first USB-A is 10 gigs. Two USB-As at 5 gigs with 7.5 watts. USB-C power delivery, two of them at 45 watts. So you've got USB-C for host, the power adapter, and apart from an instruction manual, I think you get obviously the power cables and the USB-C as well. So let's open it up and see what we've got. Okay, so it's a box in a box. Here we go, little pamphlet. We will do that in a second, which is the main hub. But just to confirm the cables that you do get, you get the power delivery. Now on it is the American prongs. Obviously I'm in the UK, so you also get the adapter as well. And a very good looking USB-C cable. So like I said, it's in for the American one. So let's stick this in. So that is in. So that's now set up for the UK. hopefully, and this is one thing that does gripe me sometimes, is not enough length. Like, you need length. So yeah, I would say that's what, a couple of meters. So I think that's good. A good quality USB-C cable. That's obviously a standout moment as well. They could just really cheapen the deal and stick anything in there, but that's good. Again, I would say maybe a meter, maybe 2 meters, but again, good quality, and the it's made of good metal, so longevity. Now let's look at the actual hub itself. Again, good packaging, well looked after, well presented. So here it is. So that's that aluminium finish. It feels great. So it's got it on there. So these are the power delivery ones with 5 gigs. So 2 power delivery. Then you've got the 5 USB-A with 5 gigabytes of data. You've got a 10 gig one, 2 10 gigabytes USB-C, and a power delivery for USB-C up to 45 watts. Does what it does on the tin. On the back, you've got power delivery, and you've got another one to the laptop as well. So first impressions, really nice aluminium finish. This doesn't feel cheap at all. It actually matches the MacBook aesthetic really nicely, which is a bonus for the desk setup. I, of course, am running mine on my MacBook Pro 16-inch M1 Max. You can see it has that beveled design, which means it sits nicely on the desk, and all the ports are easily accessible. So inside the box, you get the hub, you get the 65-watt external power supply, you get the USB-C connection cable. Like I said, it's a good length, good quality materials too, and a little pamphlet as well. So let's plug it in and give it a test. Okay, so let's get testing it out. So I've just got it plugged in, and my main's down here. I'm running the cable straight to my Mac. I'm not planning on having it permanently plugged in. I'm just gonna have it there if I need it. But like I said, my real use case for me is to take it away when we need several charging ports. I can just plug this in and charge all of the devices. So let's test that first. So I had to just dig out a device to show you it charging something, because all of my devices I use in my YouTube setup. So I've got a lightning cable. Let's put that in the power delivery slot. Here we go. And I've got my son's iPhone 12 in green. Charging instantly. Boom. I'm not going to leave it here charging, although it's at 38%. So we'll leave that charging. It's just gone up to 39%. I'm not saying it's fast charging, but that's a decent wattage, so we'll leave that charging throughout the duration of this test. I've got a USB-A thumb drive, which I don't think I've used it for a while. However, let's test the functionality. Like I said, it's plug and play, so let's put it in. We won't put it in the power delivery one. There we go, stick it in that one. Let's see if it shows up. And that showed up now. It's actually a USB installer for High Sierra, but there it is there. That's come up absolutely fine. Now the other thing I'm going to test, and we'll do a speed test here. This is a T7 from Samsung that I actually use and love. So let's stick that in the 10 gigabits USB-C. Again, it should come up pretty much straight away. Here it is here. I've actually got it partitioned, and this is how I transfer some of my files across from my iPad to here. So I'm going to do a Blackmagic test to see the speed of the drive. Absolutely spot on. These are the exact same speeds that I get from the iVanky dock or directly into my MacBook, which is what you would need. You don't want to lose any speed in between. They're exactly the same speed, so a write speed of 840 and a read speed of nearly 700. Exactly matches it. It's done on the tin. There's not really anything else to check out. Let's see. It's already charged to 41% already. So, you know, 45 watts is a good fast charge speed for an iPhone like this. So it does exactly what it does on the tin. It looks great as well. So after testing this, here's what stands out to me. What I like, so it's a proper desk hub, no flimsy dongle. The external power supply makes a huge difference. And in my use case, I wanted to charge all these different devices. Perfect. One cable into the laptop and you've got a full workstation. Aluminium design looks premium and matches Apple's gear. Fast data speeds for SSDs and drives. No setup, no drivers, just plug it in and go. I'm also going to use it as when I'm out and about in laptop mode as well. I'm going to stick it in my gear bag as well. Also, there's enough ports that you stop constantly swapping cables. So who is this perfect for? So MacBook users, iPad Pro, iPad Air users, anyone editing video from external drives, anyone using monitors, SD cards and USB devices daily, people building a clean desk setup as well. It really does get rid of the burden and all these different ports needed nowadays. So this generally turns a laptop into a desktop environment in seconds. So overall, the Gitfos C1 powered USB hub does exactly what it promises you. It gives you charging, it gives you data, it gives you stability, it gives you that sleek design, and over everything else, convenience. And it's all through just one USB-C connection. So if you're fed up of unplugging things constantly, or you want a clean, efficient desk space, this is a really solid bit of kit to have. A big thank you to Gitfos for sending this over for the review. So if you found this useful, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what your current desk setup looks like and whether you're using a hub like this already. And as always, please keep those comments kind. Please follow me on Instagram and Threads at TechHubWiltsUK and check out my website at www.techhubwiltsuk.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.